Hello everyone, I'm Lonely Contrast. I will be discussing the latest in the horror genre and I will be sharing my content adventures. Season 2 episode 2 just came out and it delivered a lot of Easter eggs and certain quotes from other horror movies. I will be doing episode recaps, so if you haven't seen my episode 1 recap, go check it out and give it a listen. So when the episode begins, we are introduced to throwback photo frames of Jennifer Tilly, who isn't really Jennifer Tilly, with a young Glen and Glenda, which is a big huge throwback to Seed of Chucky. Now, let me tell you how important this scene is. Since we are soon getting the arrival of Glen and Glenda, it only makes sense to put these tidbits of Seed of Chucky, which I thought it was perfect since we never knew what really happened to the twins at the end of the film. And I have to say, I'm a bit confused at how Tiffany's head got into the bed with Jennifer Tilly after the crash, unless Andy's working with Chucky as a truce. I don't know. What do you guys think? And as I've been saying for the past year in my other videos, we are definitely getting a misery vibe between Nica and Chucky. Just wait and you'll see. And I love how Jennifer Tilly is adjusting her reason for cutting off Nica's legs and arms by saying, I'm only cutting off Chucky's legs and arms so he won't get in between us, which I thought was pretty fucked up, but kind of funny and makes sense at the same time. Does it? And it's good to know Nica is still possessed by Chucky, and Nica knows that Jennifer Tilly isn't exactly Jennifer Tilly but possessed by Tiffany Valentine, which is why Jennifer Tilly is holding Nica hostage, or Tiffany's holding Nica hostage. Are you confused? Good. I actually love the direction of where the season is heading, and man, the soundtrack is epic. We actually get straight to the point where we last saw the Sinners, and I'm calling it right now. Instead of just name dropping Jake, Devon, Lexi all the time, and it's a little bit tiring, I'm calling them the Sinners. So pretty much they are introduced to Father Bryce, headmaster of Incarnate Lord, and I gotta say it's awesome to have Devon Sawa return to the Child's Play universe. As the Sinners get settled, we're also introduced to Nadine. It took a while to figure out why she was really there to begin with, but yeah, she likes stealing. And I'm calling it right now, Nadine and Lexi are gonna be BFFs. And for Trevor, who was Lexi's bully, is going to have a bad ending. I feel it. It's going to happen. And we finally got that death scene with Sister Elizabeth dying of a heart attack with Chucky's new line, I'm Chucky, wanna pray? Which I thought was perfect. And did you caught that throwback to Devon Sawa's father Bryce when he said, Idle Hands are the Devil's Playground? Idle Hands is a 1999 American teen horror comedy starring, you guessed it, Devon Sawa alongside Steph Green, Jessica Alba, and an ensemble of other actors, which made this movie a cult classic. I love the scene where Jake says that Father Bryce reminds him of Jake's father, since Devon Sawa actually played Jake's dad and uncle in season 1. And then we go back to Tiffany and Nica, and I love that Jennifer Tilly is watching herself on the TV, which they are watching Lila, which is a 1997 fantasy comedy starring Jim Carrey and Jennifer Tilly. I'm kind of digging these supernatural and fantasy throwbacks. With the Sinners already aware that Chucky killed a nun and figuring what to do, we already figure out what Chucky is doing with the iPhone, which this Chucky is a scout, and he's actually scouting for the rest of the army of Chucky and sort of being a spy if you think about it. So with this episode, we pretty much get an unraveling of the outcome with the Sinners dealing with Chucky and Nadine actually joining the fold, which now was 3, it's 4. But also we actually get a continuation of what happened in season 1 with Nica and Tiffany though, so it's actually a good thing. And finally a Jake and Devon versus Chucky, which I kind of enjoyed that scene though, which kind of showed like a growth between the two boys. And did I mention that Lexi's drug habit was going to get worse? And who else knew that Nica and Chucky were strictly working together? Because I did, and I called it. I also called the fact that the detective Gavin would get killed the moment he was introduced at the start of the episode. And how do you even end the episode like that with Glen and Glenda? I guess we're gonna have to wait until episode 3. And finally next week we get to see Lakin Watson's Glen and Glenda. And what did you guys enjoy mostly about episode 2 season 2 of Chucky? And what was your favorite part? Leave your thoughts in the comments and tell me what you think. Also, please be on the lookout for my season 2 episode 3 recap coming next week. Also be on the lookout for my Halloween Ends movie review as well. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to leave a like and don't forget to tap the notification bell to never miss a video. As always, thank you for watching and please be safe.